Yo, 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 yo. You know what this is, man. It's your favorite channel, man. It's CTB. This is Chin Up Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. So what up to him, man?
What's up, everybody? Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. Let's keep this channel growing. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing.
Most definitely. This is the place where the fight fans come to get the delicious entrees of boxing knowledge. What's on the menu for them today, bro?
Yesterday, ESPN dropped their new pound for pound top 10. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's serve them up. This is a very, very weird list, man. You brought this to my attention this morning. I don't know where to start, man. I don't know where to start with ESPN's list. Like I'm aware and used to ESPN's biasness. I'm used to them being biased. That is completely fine with me. Pound for pound list is known to be subjective, but at some point, man, you gotta like wave the flag of like just saying that who's in charge of y'all boxing and writing over there. Who do you want to start with, man? I'm gonna let you pick. What's your biggest your like it gives you pain in your stomach to see on this list? What's the biggest flaw on this list you see?
It's a couple of them, but we'll start with one of them. Let's start with the most obvious. Lomachenko. He's at number 8.
Let's talk about it, man. Lomachenko, who recently came off a loss, losing his titles, who lost early in his career to Chocolatito, in which he never rematched, is still on ESPN's top 10 over a lot of people, man. Over Usyk, who's undefeated and who's now fighting at heavyweight. He's over Estrada, who is the current unified champion. He's over a lot of people, man. Just break it down for me, man. Who would you put? Just give me 3 fighters right now that you know for a fact will be over Lomachenko.
You named a couple. I mean, I don't know about Estrada because I feel like Estrada shouldn't be on the list either because he lost his last fight to Chocolatito. He got the win, but everybody that watched that fight know he got screwed. So once he had that bad performance, he came off my list. Usyk should definitely be ahead of Lomachenko at this stage. He was a cruiserweight undisputed champion. He's moving up to heavyweight. He's won his first 2 heavyweight fights, and he's fighting Anthony Joshua coming up in September. Shouldn't be behind Lomachenko at this stage. He's undefeated, haven't lost a fight. Tank Davis, he's won a championship at 130, 135. Did he win at 126? He haven't won one at 126.
No, just 130 and up.
He won a regular. I don't call that the regular championship, but he beat a game fighter in Barrios at 140 pounds, which everybody knows Tank is too small for 140, and he still went in there and stopped the guy at 140. I know a lot of people say Lomachenko is too small for 135, but what happened when he moved up to 135 and he challenged himself? He did win some good fight, but he lost to Lopez. Tank Davis moved up to 140, which is way too big for him, and beat Barrios. So how is he behind him? Even a Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao just won the championship again from Keith Thurman. He's getting ready to fight Errol Spence. He beat Adrian Broner before then. He had one more fight he won. He beat Luce Batista, and he beat one more fight I'm forgetting about that Manny Pacquiao beat. I can't think of his name. But over his last year and a half, 2 years, he's had a better run than Lomachenko. Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo is the unified 154-pound champion, and he's getting ready to fight for undisputed coming up in a couple more weeks. How in the hell is he behind Lomachenko? Like you say, I understand it's ESPN, they're going to be somewhat biased, but at least not make it so noticeable. So for me, Lomachenko is the one that sticks out the most.
Yeah, I want to talk about Lomachenko for a little bit also, man. You made some good points, especially with the Manny Pacquiao situation. Manny Pacquiao is not even on the top 10 list on here. Even though he's, like you just finished saying, he's pretty much won another title in 147 again. His resume alone, the only resume is comparable to his is Canelo Alvarez. And to me, Canelo Alvarez's resume is not better, nowhere near as Pacquiao's resume. So to have not even have Manny Pacquiao on this list is crazy as shit to me. Another thing to me why Loma shouldn't be on this list. To me, Loma not even the best in the division that he's in now. He's not even the best 130 or 135 pounder in my opinion. Because to me, Haney's better than him. He just lost to Lopez. And to me, Tank is better than him, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. when it comes to Tank. But when it comes to Lopez, that's not an opinion. Lopez beat him and took his belts. So that by itself should eliminate him from top 10, really top 15. He'd be top 20 in my opinion. I wouldn't knock him completely off a list, but he's nowhere near a top 10 to me. But another fighter that got my attention on this list, man, that there are a lot of people probably not gonna like me for saying this but it's Tyson Fury, man. That's probably my biggest turn. Tyson Fury is on this list for being a guy who wasn't even on the list at one point in time. Tyson Fury is now number 6 on the ESPN's pound for pound list for beating Deontay Wilder, who they wouldn't even give credit for at one point. They wouldn't give Deontay Wilder praise for his resume, but all of a sudden give not Klitschko, but give Fury praise. What do you think about that, man? What do you think about Tyson Fury not only being on the list, but his level of competition? You think he deserves to be on that pound for pound list? Over the likes of he's higher than the unified champion in that weight, which is AJ. So would you put Tyson Fury pound for pound over AJ?
Wow. Yeah, slightly, because
What?
AJ lost. He lost to Louise. So that right there is putting a dent on Joshua. But I have a problem with Tyson Fury being on the list because they're basing on him beating Wilder last fight. And if you pick that much stock in Wilder, why wasn't Wilder on the list when he was 42-0 with 41 knockouts? Had beat Ortiz back-to-back, Stavern, and Brazil. And he wasn't on the list at all. Then Tyson Fury beats Wilder his last fight, and he's catapulted to number 6 off his win on Wilder. So if you think that highly of Wilder, why wasn't Wilder on the list before he lost to Tyson Fury? That's the problem I have with it. If Wilder was on that list before he lost to Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury beat him, I would have no problem with Tyson Fury being on the list. But when he beat Tyson Fury, he beat Wilder, all of a sudden Tyson Fury win is bigger now, and now he's number 6 on the list. So that's my problem with him being on the list.
I agree totally with what you said. If they were trying to sell the trilogy with Wilder and Fury, they were trying to sell this as a fight that nobody wanted to see on ESPN. They literally was having campaigns and telling Wilder to take step aside money because nobody wanted to see this fight. But if he's a big enough threat or was high enough on the pound for pound list to give Fury that praise, this seems like a good ass fight to me. I mean, we said it here at CTV that was a great fight in our opinion. So we looking forward to that fight. So I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see how that catapulted Fury so high up. Why they wasn't high up on their list. But this is just their list, man. It's, like you said, it's biased. But there's another name on this list too, man. Real quick, he has been inactive for a while, man. He hasn't been really in no fights since losing, in my opinion, if I'm not mistaken. Gennady Golovkin, man. Gennady Golovkin was number 11 on the list, bro. He's right behind the top 10. No, I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. He's number
14.
14? Yeah, he's top 15. So they got Gennady Golovkin still in their top 15. I'm trying to figure out why, bro. Why? What have Golovkin done in your eyes to be top 15 in anybody's pound for pound list?
I'm lost. I'm totally lost on that one. I have no idea. Like, if you're gonna have him in there, then where is Jamal Charlo? At this point, Jamal Charlo is, even though his opposition, I said I want him to fight better fighters. I hope he gets the big fight. But like Charlo and David Benavidez, at this point of their career, I think they're ahead of Triple G. So how can guys like David Benavidez and Charlo, who are around the same division that he is ducking, be behind him? So I don't understand that. How can you overlook those guys other than they're not on ESPN? But once again, Triple G is not on ESPN. So I don't understand the love for Triple G. I mean, maybe it goes a little deeper, but I don't understand until Triple G comes back out and he fights again and he fights somebody notable. He shouldn't be in the top 15.
You know what this list reminds me of? It reminds me of HBO back in the day. This list is that biased to me. It's so biased that it gives me HBO vibes because you remember HBO was big on Triple G too. They was pretty much the Triple G fan club over there at HBO. They pretty much praise him. Even Chocolatito, who's also on this top 15 list. Somehow Chocolatito is still top 15 on this list. He was another ESPN product. We all know Canelo Alvarez was also a product. They have number 1, which I'm not debating. I have Canelo Alvarez 1A or 1 with Crawford. I go back and forth with those two all the time. But my point is, a lot of this list are just HBO favorites, man. So my question is, did they just hire a bunch of HBO? I know Max Kellerman is over there from HBO, but is there possibly other writers from HBO there that I don't know about that's making this pound for pound list over there at ESPN?
I mean, that's what it sounds like. Pretty much, when it comes to their pound for pound list, it's going to be pretty much everybody that fights under that network and international stars. You know, Triple G, you know, Inoue, Estrada, all those guys are international stars that they're blowing up and making them bigger than what they are. Don't get me wrong, I think Inoue should be on the list. I think he's top 5, top 3 maybe. I gotta think about it, but he should definitely be on the list. Estrada, like I said again, he should not be on the list. He's lost 3 times, and he lost his last fight and got a gift. So why the hell is he still on the list? Like
he's still on the list because he had a tough fight with Chocolatito. You know, he's their word right there.
Yeah, he had a tough fight with Chocolatito that apparently they gave to him. But why is he on the list? I mean, tell me. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't understand it. Like I say, I have no problem with the other guys. I have a problem with Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's undisputed. He deserves to be on the list. I have no problem with
he's on the list. But he's very low on the list in my opinion. He's number 7.
Yeah, number 7. Yeah, that's kind of low. Lopez, I don't have a problem with him being on the list. Like I said, he's the unified 135-pound champion, not the undisputed, unified. Yeah. But he beat Lomachenko. He beat the guy, the black guy. That was a good win. He got about the second round. I want to mention his name.
You know, I'm bad with names.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now, but that was a good win for him. So I have no problem with Lopez being on the list. So, of course, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Canelo, Inoue, and Usyk. He like I said, we talked about him just then. I have no problem with him being on the list, but Estrada needs to go, Lomachenko needs to go, and Tyson Fury needs to go. As far as 3 guys that shouldn't be on this list.
Yeah, I agree. To me, the most disrespectful thing to me is not having Pacquiao on this list. But I'm gonna leave it on that one. Because to me, Pacquiao, he should be on everybody's pound for pound list. Just on the fact of his last 4 opponents alone should put him on the list at his age. And now that he's fighting the guy who they have number 4. Now that Pacquiao at this age fighting the guy who they have number 4 on their pound for pound list, should praise respect, man. But you got anything else you want to add to this topic?
No, I think we covered it for right now.
Yeah, for right now, man. Again,
maybe in the future we'll make our own pound for pound list and just see what everybody think about it in the comment section.
Well, definitely. I don't think our list will get any debate or hate. To be honest, if they do, they just hate us because our list is pure based off boxing skill and level of competition. We have no bias over here. But with that being said, this is CTB. Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say peace to him, man.
All right, everybody, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. Let's keep this channel growing. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing. Logo at the bottom of the screen, just click on it, man, and just subscribe to it. But most of all, God, peace, and love, and we out of here.